everyone, thanks so much for joining me. In this video we're going to cover balancing on the Bosu. It's this half ball with a nice solid base. It can be used on the ball side or on the flat side. It's a great tool to practice balance. It's one of those, it was probably the best addition that I brought into my circuit classes, strength training classes, and just so many things we could do on it. Here, I'm just going to cover basic things while standing on it. So I'm going to start with the ball side up, and I just want to show you how, so there are these rings. Okay, so I want to make sure that I center my feet when I'm placing both feet on here, right around that smallest ring. I also always keep the Bosu near a wall. That way, my students don't have to worry about, that feeling wobbly, and it allows them this courage to let go of the wall. So the first assignment, okay, when I brought this in, was just to stand on it and get familiar with kind of how it felt, to be on this uneven surface. And then we started incorporating all kinds of movement. If we do squats, a lot of the time I'll have a block or a mini ball handy just in case. It helps the student keep those lines, those center lines, hips, knees, ankles. Whoop. Okay, so you can go down and hold. Right? You can move with this. We take a medicine ball, okay, and twist. But while doing things, I'm always looking for consistency in alignment. So, and stepping off, okay, is a little tricky. So, all kinds of things that we do standing can do on the Bosu with more care, right? Just because we're on an uneven surface, and yet I want them, to get familiar with the feelings, because truly we want to be incorporating, all the awareness that we get from an uneven surface, we want to bring into the rest of our poses, our exercises, because it's motivating. It helps us find more length. If we're going to do single leg, then you want to center just one foot on here, okay? So on that center, just stepping on, okay? And then we do all sorts of things. We might come into some sort of Warrior 3 airplane, okay? But the more you can connect with and find balance on this moving surface, thing that responds a lot to the wobbles, the better you will be in balancing things off of it, okay? One last thing here with the ball side up. The other day we incorporated heel lifts on the Bosu. So with that, I wanted to center the balls of my feet across the smallest circle, rather than the arches. So I want to get here, that way I can lift and lower the heels. I'm still trying to find that equal distribution of weight. So a great tool. And then flipping it over, all the same things, right? But this time I want to have it center around this part right here, okay? So same things, a different, probably the hardest thing about getting on this is the entry and the exit. Once you're on it, it feels, it just feels nicer as far as balance because it's flat. So it's more familiar than being on a curved surface, okay? So I've had the students, go, okay, little circles, and then change direction, still trying to keep it flat without tilting, okay, as we go and practice squat, the turning. So all kinds of great stuff. And then again, single leg stuff, you want to center it right on the middle, okay? So your placement, how you put your feet on here will increase your chances of feeling successful or not. So take care in how you're stepping on here and distributing the weight. Okay, so that's what you want to be most aware of as you connect with length and space. The more you practice on here, the better, more confident you're going to feel balancing things off of it, okay? So this is called a Bosu ball, and I hope that this is helpful. I love this tool. We use it in all kinds of things, like planks, with our hands on it, our feet on it. I mean, it has endless things you could do with it. I just wanted to show some basic things. I hope that this was helpful, that you have a great day. Namaste.